And we are live. What's up, you guys? Puro Chicano U-turn. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? ¿Qué onda? Welcome to Brown and Chicano podcast, man. See if Johnny will come in later on. I don't know yet. Habíamos quedado that he was going to show up. I haven't spoken to him the last couple of days, but we did. We were in communication. He did a live over there out of his apartment over there in Mexico. And he said he was going to show up. So we're waiting for see if he shows up. If anybody shows up, man, um, you guys are all welcome. How you guys all doing, man? I posted a link on my. Anybody wants to show up? I posted the link on my post in YouTube. So anybody's invited. Anybody wants to come in and wants to talk about their story, lines are open. And yeah, so I'm Chicano dad right now with my dang glasses on. Charlie. I'm right here at the railroad tracks. You guys can see over there. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. I'm inside the van right now. We're just chilling, man. I had to take grandma to go run some errands. Took her to the market. As you know, I have to do many things now. Now that grandpa's not around, so sometimes it's not me. Sometimes it's my niece. Shout out to my niece Diana. You know, her husband, Monster Masher. So you know, sometimes I'm unable. Sometimes they could, and plus they spend some time together. You know, so that's a big plus. You know, right now, you know, I've been okay, man. You know, I've been all right. You know, I've been working on the dang cars. I just need to finish them up. I need to bleed them 100% because the red car, my old Buick, doesn't stop, man. This sucker just keeps going, man. I can't really go fast with that sucker, man, because I go too dang fast. The sucker's not gonna stop. I have to pump the brakes, and even pumping the brakes, it's still like, no quiere parar. It won't stop, man. It won't stop. So shout out to Slab City News, Evan. What's up? Shout out to Honey Holic. Shout out to obviously you, Johnny. If you're out there, buddy, you know we miss you, man. We need you to come down here, brother. Yeah, shout out to you, Sombra Cotovia, my friend, mi amiga. T, how are you? Yeah, I invited a lot of several people, but you know, you're the most loyal one that we have. You and Honey Holic shows up too sometimes. I haven't heard of her anymore. I don't know what happened to her. I don't have I don't think I have a phone number to text her or anything, or even her email. Um, maybe I gotta try going into maybe her channel or something. Maybe see how she's doing, man. You know, I have no idea. You know, sometimes she goes on those crazy binges and she's out there, starts drinking, and I don't know what happens. So yeah, so I took grandma, man, and I was with my boys and stuff like that, and all this week I just been trying to work on the dang cars. You know, I had my father-in-law with me. Well, he's really my daughter's grandpa. So he still calls me son-in-law. I think I said that, I mentioned before. And I still call him my father-in-law, even though he's not really my father-in-law. I never married the daughter, even though she was my high school sweetheart, and we spent many years together, about 13 years. But yeah, he still comes and looks for me, man, and you know, yeah, he's still like, we still chill out. So he helped me bleed a little bit of the system, but he doesn't really know how to so much, how to do it like that so much, and so I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna just hire somebody, man. Just come over here and do it, man. Just so I can get the headache get it out of my hair, and just get these things. I just want to drive them, man. I just want to just bleed them, get them bled, and then just freaking drive them, man. I already parked the dang van outside. Look at that red van over there. I don't know if the phone can catch it. Right in front of this car right here. That's the one that was over there abandoned over there in the backyard with all the freaking overgrown bamboo in the back. So we dragged it out here to my father-in-law with the truck. Even though the truck's brakes are not even that good, I have to pump them too, man. Brother, you got some crazy fool over here. Look, he's just talking by himself. Look at him. He's tweaking. Look. I don't know, the camera can catch him. That fool right there. That fool tweaking. He's been right there for several minutes already, just talking to himself. It's just normal. It's normal. The other people they hang out over there and across the railroad tracks over there. You see that's the metro over there. I think some of them fools are over there right now, down that way. I'm gonna go check them out later on. See if I can find that fool who got the Johnny's pistol, man. I haven't found that fool no more. I don't know what happened to him. I think the fool just disappeared. Unless he went to go jack a freaking store or go jack somebody and that fool got caught. And that fool's doing time now again. I don't know, man. Damn, I shouldn't let that fool borrow nothing, man. And just because that fool was from an old neighborhood, So it was just like, you're from over there, you're from East LA, man. You're from Aliso Village, the place I grew up to. Yeah, man, I'm from over here, from East LA, and from the gang East LA, not just East LA, but East LA, the gang, the barrio, the Dukes. They had the Dukes and they had the Tiny Dukes, which is like a clique. It's a clique that they had. That fool was part of the Dukes. That fool was like a straight up veterano, white hair and everything, just a straight up slick hair, muscle shirt, tattooed all over the place. He was just like a straight up veterano or an OG. So yeah, I guess some of these fools try to call me OG too, man. But I left that lifestyle a long time ago, man. So it's just like, as soon as I left East LA, man, in the projects, I was just a weight lifted off of me because I was able to get the hell out of there, man, and I didn't have to watch my back so dang much anymore. It was sort of a relief, man. And then when I finally left East LA completely and came over here, it just became something else. Now you just had like a totally different neighborhood, totally different uh, community, a lot of African Americans out here. And then plus you have a lot of Salvadorians, like Central Americans out here too. You have Mexicans too, but not as much as in East LA. East LA is nothing but freaking Mexicans, Chicanos, Mexican Americans, los Chicano. Over here, you don't see them like that no more. You're just like very few and apart. They'll be like me, just an older guy already. I'm already 41. I'm gonna be 42 November. So, yeah. So yeah, it's just it's one of those things, man. But you just have to, yeah. So I was hoping to have Johnny down here, man, but I don't know what's up with Johnny. I couldn't get a hold of him today. I sent him a text message. He had said he was going to show up. Like I said, I spoke to him somewhere around Monday, Tuesday, something like that ish. And he had his internet now back. So he was like, "Yeah, man, I got my internet back, man. Now I could chop it up with you guys now." And so I don't know. Hopefully, he still shows up somewhere. I put the link up there in my post right there on the YouTube, my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to show up, everybody's welcome to show up. Come in. It's open line Friday. Yeah. So tomorrow I got a treat for everyone, man. But um, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it tomorrow or maybe till Sunday because we're scheduled to come back on Sunday. Trying to keep this podcast alive. We're trying to keep this whole thing alive. Just at least share my stuff. Share whatever's going on. With us. Everybody's fine in my house. Grandma's okay. Right now they're fixing the roof. They're fixing the stuff in the back in the house. Finally getting rid of they're fixing the whole patio in the back because it was leaking, man, really bad. A lot of stuff got destroyed, man. My dad's tools got wet and stuff like that, like with a bunch of rust and stuff like that. A lot of his tools, a lot of my tools, a lot of the stuff that we have back there just got like water damage. That was just because Grandma didn't want to say nothing, man. I'm like, Mom, why are you going to tell him, man? This thing's falling apart. It's going to be more of a loss if this thing falls on top of us or something, eh? But that's how Grandma works, man. Right now we got a mouse problem in the house, and she don't want to tell him either. I'm like, Mom, first of all, this place is not even ours, It's not our house. We just rent it. But, oh, no, it's because they're going to say, man, you shouldn't care what they say, man, As a matter of fact, the neighbors that moved out from the next door neighbors, they moved out. And I think all those freaking little mouses, because we never had a mouse problem. We've been here for 10 years, man, over 10 years. Never, not even one freaking mouse. And we have cats here, But never did we ever had any little small mouses of any kind. Not until those people moved out. They moved out and all them, they had to go somewhere. So they jumped over the dang fence and came to our house, came to the neighbor's house too. Because she said she has mouse problems too. But she never had any mouses before. Neither did we. Now they're all over the freaking house. They're taking over. We got all these little sticky things, put on the ground. All these fools are getting caught right there, eh? All the fools are getting caught right there, man. And man, it's just like some of them I had to put them out of the freaking misery, man. I mean, I feel sorry for them just being stuck right there, and then they get all sucked up. They're there for like a few days, and without no food or water, man. So. And then there's just like they're like at no hope because they're already stuck with a bunch of glue, man. And so it's like, man, I had to shoot some of them, with the freaking BB gun. I had to blast them. I didn't want to. I don't like the idea either, but it's either that or they're gonna suffer. Grandma just grabs them, throws them in the trash like that. Mom, damn, man, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I just put him out of his freaking misery. I know I would want somebody to put me out of my misery. I'm not gonna be stuck right there in the glue, just stuck right there and unable to eat and nothing. It's crazy. Man, this fool's still over here going off, eh? The fool over there, look, he's still in the same spot. That fool's always, I see him sometimes over here in the liquor store. I think that fool has no eye. He has like a missing eye or something. He has like I don't know what kind of trouble this fool got himself now. Well, anyways, man, thank you for joining us, guy, man. Thank you for joining us, guys. Like I said, I was hoping to get Johnny over here, man. But I guess not. And then typically we try to do it in his channel. We're trying to get some other people, man. I spoke to White Boy earlier. He would this, he always has something to try to sell me, man, or something. He always has something, So he told me he has this whole house full of all kinds of stuff. He was telling me what he has. He even has like one of those electronic, robotic vacuum cleaners that run around the freaking house and stuff like that. And he got like an electric dog and a robotic dog or whatever he said he has, and he was trying to sell me some stuff. So, like always. So I was like, yeah, man, I'll check it out. See if I get any time. Then Grandma bought some KFC. She bought some macaroni and cheese and some mashed potatoes with some gravy and a couple biscuits and some legs and thighs. KFC from Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I had to call him. I told him, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna be able to go, dude, because it's oh man, after you eat that, man, you're gonna be sleepy, man. You're gonna fall asleep. You're gonna go to sleep, man. I was like, I don't know, maybe, yeah, you're probably right. I'm good, get sleepy after that eating that, man. So yeah, why not? So I said, yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I was gonna go down there, but now I'm not gonna be able to go. This is gonna take some time for me to be over there, and then he's gonna show me all the stuff that he says he has his whole living room full of stuff, and even outside he brought a bunch of stuff. I don't know what he does. Like I think his wife cleans houses or something like that, or they throw a lot of stuff away where rich people are, and then she just picks them up. I guess she takes them home. There's a lot of people out there like that. They do that kind of stuff. They do like estate sales, and whatever they don't sell, they throw them out in the trash, and these people just go and gobble the whole thing up and take home. A lot of these people found jewelry. They found all kinds of like good stuff, man. Like some another man's treasure, another man's treasure, another man's treasure. What they say, right? He has a lot of stuff. He told me he has a lot of toys. He wanted to show me. I was like, yeah, I want to take my sons, but then my sons, start eating too. So I couldn't take my kids. So I told him, man, maybe tomorrow, man. So I had to call him back. I told him, oh, sorry, brother, man. I'm grandma bought some chicken, so I think I'm gonna stay. And then plus I gotta do my podcast too on top of that. So I mean, I'm unable to do it. So yeah. So hey, you guys around, man. Thank you for joining us, guys. Puro Chicano U-turn. You guys are welcome. Come in. You guys want to? Anybody wants to tell a little story, stuff like that? Go to my post, man. You'll see my link right there. You guys can click on it, and it's this one right here. Unfortunately, I cannot do it right here when I'm on the phone because for some reason it doesn't allow me to comment out of the phone, especially this cheap Obama phone I got right here, man. I was trying to use the phone. I was gonna use the one that this guy sold me. Now it comes to say that he doesn't have the password for it, and I understood that he had the password. I said, "No, man, I told you, man, I don't got the password for that thing, man. You're gonna have to take it over there to somebody to get it fixed, man." So thank God I know somebody, so I'm gonna have to take it to my car to park, and I'm gonna have to get that fool, that dude to get it unlocked. It's a Galaxy X S8 or something like that, or whatever it is. We're gonna get it unlocked, and I have one identical to it, but my son took over it. Now he has it all jacked up and stuff like that, all messed up. But I got that one; it's brand spanking new almost, and it's immaculate. So that's the one I've been trying to use now, so I can do the my videos and stuff like that, and I can do the stuff that I need to do. But now I gotta go get it unlocked. So I'm gonna go get it unlocked. Hopefully, sometime Sunday, maybe. And then maybe I'll go live with it. Um, I'm gonna post some videos. I'm gonna make some videos over there, and maybe interview a couple people over there. Maybe now finally I'm gonna be able to do it. Now with this cheap phone, I'm gonna have to do something about getting a platform, maybe a little speaker or something like that, so they won't hear all that crazy noise. And maybe I can, finally interview some people that I've been wanting to interview. Just like White Boy too. White Boy's gonna he's gonna give me an interview whenever he's ready and whenever we get ready to do it. So, but everybody's welcome, man. Everybody's welcome to come in. So today's Open Line Friday, so everybody can come in, check out my channel, and post the link is posted right there for StreamYard. Anybody can come in and wants to give, a little shout out, or want to talk a little bit, or got a little story to say, a little wild stories. You guys want to share something with us? You guys are welcome. We got 5 people watching. Like I said, I was hoping to get Johnny over here, but Johnny, I haven't been able to hear nothing from him. I text him, because this is a project that me and him had, that we made. This was a project of ours. It wasn't just mine, And since my channel's just getting started, I only have a couple dozen subscribers, which is like a little bit less than 30, maybe 28, 26, 28, something like that. I love you guys all, man. Everybody that subscribed to my channel. I know that I'm just getting started. I just got started this year, but we're just trying to build a community, where we can all chit chat and we could all talk, man. Sombra Kotovia, she's one of our loyal ones, that's always sticking around with us. I love you, T, man. You're a good friend. You're a good amiga. I appreciate you a lot. We also talk, after hours and stuff like that. She's down there in the East Coast, and I'm over here in the West Coast. Well, or I should say in the left coast. I'm in the left coast. For obvious reasons, right? Damn. They say they're starting to sell the polymer 80s again. They got these things that call polymer 80s, where you get to buy the receiver. It's made out of polymer, and then they sell you this jigsaw thing, where you're able to just buy the. See, what they consider a firearm is a thing that has a serial number in it. So the handle and all that stuff, where you put the clip on and the triggers in, that part, the receiver, it's actually the firearm, not the barrel, not the slide, not none of that stuff. The receiver, where it has a serial number, just like just on an AR-15, the same thing on the platform. That that thing right there has what it has, and it's considered a firearm. So if you buy the jig and stuff like that, you can buy it anywhere else, but they say it's not able to sell it to people here in California because Joe Biden and all these people over here went against the ghost guns, the ghost guns. And, they're against the ghost guns. They're obviously all up against the Second Amendment. They're trying to take everyone's firearms and stuff like that. I can't find the link, and yeah. Well, I got this idea from I don't know if you know Carlos. I'm sure. Yeah, I think I've seen you Stoic before. How you doing? Yeah, Carlos. Carlos is the one that gave me the idea. Me and Johnny. Since he does a lot of this stuff on live stream. I mean StreamYard. I'm sorry. I said live stream, right? uh, yeah, it's a StreamYard. So yeah, so I got the idea from there, and little by little, people's been coming in, and just building a little small community, for us, for Johnny and for us, it's like a brotherhood, a sisterhood, and all that stuff. Yeah, 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 that's right. We met you through Carlos. That's true. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, just like I met everybody else through Carlos. Um, I didn't reach out to Carlos today. I know he was. I think somewhere around the weekend he was. I mean the weekday he was texting me because he had problems with his car, and he knows that I'm a mechanic, and so he was like asking for advice and some suggestions. So I gave him some pretty good ideas where he actually went through it with it. He was having trouble with his power steering and stuff like that, and I told him, yeah, just take the you should try not to use that no more because the power steering and all that stuff, what it does, it attracts fluid, it attracts moisture, kind of like the brake fluid. So you'll start having bubbles, and you'll start having the lines start getting rusted. So most of the times, what we do most of the time, we use my dad used to just do this too. A lot of mechanics too. They use transmission fluid instead. So we use transmission fluid instead of the brake, the power steering fluid. So we use transmission fluid instead, automatic transmission fluid. So we drained that other one and put that. So I gave him the idea. So because it doesn't attract so much fluid, I'm sorry, moisture. So you don't get your lines rusted, and then you don't have stuff bubbling out of it and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, man, is that right? Jeez, man. Well, at least it's 3 months, man. Mine's got suspended for definitely, man, for having freaking crazy seizures, man. They took my license away. They took my ability to work, and I'm unable to get hired anywhere because I need to get medically cleared. So I've been on this disability. So I've been in this disability, depending on the freaking government, and I got my boys, that I have to take care of too, man. And it's just, yeah, it's just, it's indefinitely till I get myself cleared. So I clear my name, so I clear myself, show them that I'm really, that I'm back, that I that I'm not gonna pass out anymore. I'm not gonna have a freaking seizure or nothing like that. But not until then, I'm gonna be able to come back. So yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, So right now I'm just going with the motion, man. Just until I get myself straightened out. And the problem is that I've been having some freaking seizures, man. I got another one somewhere at the end of the freaking month. I had one, or the beginning of this month. I don't remember. I had another freaking crazy seizure, man. It's just like I guess you stressed out, man. You get stressed out, and then you just like you start feeling dizzy, man, or you just not. I just sometimes you don't take care of yourself so much. I haven't been eating so well as well either. I don't. I just tend not to get hungry, man. Matter of fact, it bothers me to eat. It's just like I don't feel like eating. I want to eat. I'm just like, you know, it's crazy, man. It's just that I try to do it for my children. For my kids, man. I try to take it easy, but how do I manage to use? Well, as you can see right here, I'm next to the railroad tracks right here. We have you'll see them pass right now. We have the Metro Blue Line here that cuts down right down the middle of LA, and everything branches out all over the place where the buses do. So we're able to not have too much trouble with transportation so much, because I still allegedly drive, you know, allegedly. But yeah, the metros are cool, man. You got the blue line, you got the red line, you have the blue line, red line, the green line, the yellow line, and then you have one that's called silver, the silver line, and you have all those. You have all these fools are still freaking trying to fight. This fool's still right here. Look, the old man's been here for a long time talking to himself. Now he's talking to that fool now. Jeez. Oh man, that sucks, man. Is that right? My lord. Yeah, it's just it can be scary, man. It can just like one thing you're just there, and then the next thing you know, you're in the freaking ground. It's scary, man. Sometimes you just have grandma standing over you, like, hey, you're all right, you're all right. Like, yeah, man, I'm all right. Why you ask? Then you realize you're in the freaking ground. It's just been scary, man. It's just been my lack of sleep, my wacky hours of sleep, my just about everything, man. It's just been going wrong. I just been trying to get myself together, man. And then sometimes I think I will believe that this freaking Mexican medicine that I take, man, is contaminated and stuff like that, and it could probably cause me to have those things too, man. So I've been cutting way back on that stuff, man. I've been trying to take it real easy with that stuff, not take that stuff anymore like that. Matter of fact, I'm trying to wean off of all that stuff now because I don't need that stuff anymore, man. I mean, it helps me with a lot of the stuff that I go through, you know. But I'm just gonna have to live with it, man. You know, I gotta live with the freaking pain and stuff like that, the aches and pains. But that's the only way I was able to function a little bit, you know, by taking that kind of medication. But yeah, it's a sacrifice, man. And I got my kids, you know, I gotta think about them, you know. It's not about me, man. It's about them. Who the heck is gonna take care of them afterwards? Grandma's not gonna live forever, you know. Neither am I, but at least get them to a point where they're able to be old enough to take care of fend for themselves, you know. So right now, one is 7, the other one's 8. I mean 9. I'm sorry. And my 15-year-old daughter, she's with her mother. She has a mother, but the other kids don't have their mother. I'm the mom. I'm the mother and the father, you know. Oh, he's trying to imitate me? Yeah, sometimes he's here, sometimes he's all the way over there in the liquor stores. He's always talking to himself. He's a local crackhead. He's right here talking to me now. This one. It's not uncommon. As long as they don't come over here trying to touch me, then it's all right. I won't do nothing to the old timer. But yeah, you have a lot of crazy weirdos over here all the time, man. So it's all right. Yeah, so it's Friday, man. A lot of people start coming out, start having all kinds of weirdos out here. They're in the liquor stores, but I didn't see any. Well, at least not right now. But they later come out, like they say, the freaks come out at night, right? Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. You got one walking over there in the railroad tracks over there. And then you have this old chap over here. Here's one. Do the right thing. I'm in control of it. I guess so. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, he says. Take care. Take care, God bless. Yeah. Right here, everything is close, man. It's like you have all these lines. They all interconnect together. So you can practically be you can go from here all the way to West Hollywood right now, or North Hollywood. I'm sorry. You can go to Santa Monica right here. You can go to the Dock Island Beach over there from right here. You go to Manhattan Beach from right here. You can go to all these crazy places right here. Just by jumping on a train. You go to Norwalk from here. You also go to Long Beach from here too. You go to Long Beach. It'll take you way the heck over there. You could just practically go anywhere from here. So everything's good. LA, yeah, it has its pros and cons, man. You have some fools always trying to fight in the metro. Then you have these guys panhandling, and then you got these fools selling stuff, you know, selling you tasers and stuff like that. And so, yeah. Yeah, I wish they would have just told me, all right, you're going to be suspended for 3 months, buddy. It's been like 2-3 years now. So I have my freaking license back. That's why my old Buick is sitting over there. My truck is sitting over there. I haven't gotten the plates out because what's the point, you know? If they stop me, they're going to just take it away from me. So I'm not even going to risk them. That's why I don't even drive them. That's why I wasn't too much in a hurry to fix them. But now that I had the city come over and then they wanted us to take the cars out and the owners wanted to take these things out of there and they was going to call the junkyard, going to call the tow truck man. And to get them out of there, and grandma, they scared the hell out of grandma. I told them there's nothing wrong with my cars, man. They're just sitting there, eh? All they need is just to get bled from the brake system, which I did a little bit, but I still need to fix it like with that. But other than that, the cars just start right up. They're like, oh man, they start right up. Like, yeah, they always did, man. They just needed a battery, man. Just I think I'm just gonna pay somebody to just freaking bleed my brakes, man. This is just a hassle for me to do it, and it's a 2-man job, so I'm just gonna pay somebody to do it, man, so I can get that thing out of my hair. And I'm just driving once in a while, because you got to know where to drive them, man. You could drive, but you got to know exactly how to drive. You got to drive on the back streets and stuff like that. You could drive in the other, like, it's not like before, man. Before, you'll have the freaking police all over the place, man, to stop you, especially the motorcycle guy, because they'll get, like, I guess they'll get some kind of commission or whatever. I don't know. Now it's just like, before, now they were like wanting to get criminals out of the street, but now it's just like, now you don't see too much stuff like that anymore. You don't see gangbangers out here in the street, hanging out like before. It's not like it used to be back then, The cops ain't pulling over most people no more, Everybody goes up in their own way now. Everybody minds their own business. It's like a different time now. Back then, for any little thing, man, they'll stop you. They'll pull you over. They'll take your dang cars away. They've taken so many freaking cars from me, man, over there, especially in East LA. It's not even funny, man. I've probably gotten like about at least 8 cars away taken from me since a youngster. Matter of fact, I can't even buy a pistol. Well, I couldn't get my security officers as an armed guard. I couldn't get the job because of a traffic ticket as a juvenile. Because they pulled me over with 3 different cars they took away from me as a juvenile before I was 15. And because of that, I wasn't able to get my firearms permit. Can you believe that? I tried to expunge my record and the same thing. I said, well, you guys took my money the other time so I can get my license back. I paid you guys 5 G's. Why did they come out and say that I stole you guys some more money so I could have gotten my thing expunged? It just makes no sense, man. It's just ridiculous, man. But yeah, I mean, right here, the train is like about 175 one way. Yeah, it's like about 175 each way. And nobody pays, man. Everybody just jumps right in, eh? They give you the little tap card where you go and you load it up, and then as soon as you walk into the thing, you get the card right next to the where they tell you to put the card in, and it goes beep, and then it opens the door for you. So walk in, man. Most of those people go through the emergency thing, man. They just all walk in. Nobody really pays. Or especially these other platforms that are just like wide open. And they just walk straight in. Before they used to have like, there's the metro. Before they would just before they have all the cadets and stuff like that, they were like about five or 6 or 8 cadets, because the police academy is up there in Griffith Park, which is not too far from here. In the metro, you get the yellow line, and then you get the blue line. I mean, the red line to the blue line, and it'll send you all the way over here. And so these guys go around checking your ticket back in the days. Hey, let me see your ticket. Let me see your ticket. If you didn't have your ticket, they go ahead and give you a big fat ticket. A lot of people did get tickets. But you think people are going to give their real names? They're not going to give their real names. And a lot of these other people were coming in and were just coming out, They'll see the police and they'll bail. Now you just see police officers. You'll see like security officers, and they're just standing around. They don't even care whether you're paying or not. But I think now they're doing something over there. I saw something in MacArthur Park. I think they're putting these big old huge scanners now, where I think they're going to start scanning everybody. I think even probably body scanning or something. I don't know, but they got some really crazy stuff that they're trying to put on those places like the subway, especially in the subway. And so I think they're gonna start looking into that more because a lot of people do go out without paying. Well, when I see the police, I pay. I don't see anybody. Well, nobody does. It's just like everybody just goes in allegedly. But I do have my tap card. This is how the tap card looks. Watch. Got it right here in my pouch. This is what it looks like. Let me see, guys. Where is it? I gave one to a lady. She had a trouble. She had trouble landing. She didn't know how to get the card. See, that's the Metro. Next to the county for Measure M. Where the heck that was. Let's get to work. Supposedly to work, but where? So this is it. You go ahead and load this. You add some money. It's called a tap card. That's what that is. And you get to jump on one of those. I almost headed to Long Beach. So yeah. Yeah, what else could I talk about, man? Well, yeah, guys, man, we're gonna cut it short. I wish Johnny should have been around here with me, man. I don't know what happened to Johnny. I'm gonna have to try to get a hold of him later on. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you, Stoic, for joining us. Thank you, everyone that was here. T, Sombra Cotovia. Thank you for being out here with us, man. I appreciate it. We're just getting started, man. We're just getting started. Our community just getting started. There's a lot of things we could talk about. But sometimes you need a little idea. Sometimes you need somebody else to speak with. You're just talking right here by yourself. It's like, I mean, I love to talk, man. I do, man. It's just like, you get some crazy ideas. Sometimes you have these wild ideas, or like, what did I think about that? What was I not, talking about this, when I was live or whatever. I like to chit chat, man. I like to talk to people. I like to. Sometimes I go out here, I'm hanging around out here, and I'm just talk to strangers, man, and I don't even know these fools or whatever, or I'm having a drink or whatever, and I get the person. I don't know who the heck he is. Come on, fool, I'll buy you a drink, man. So what are you doing? So I just want to chill with somebody, man. What you about? Where you live? And I remember there's other fools over here, and that fool started telling the other fool that I was with, "Hey, fool, where you from, man?" They're two African Americans. Like, dude, don't worry about it, man. He's like, we're not trying to do none of that, dude. He ain't from nowhere, man. Give this fool alone. So we started going to the store, and I kept insisting, like, where you from, fool? Like, fool, you better leave right now, man. I pulled out my freaking slider, like, cocked it back. You better go right now, mother. You better go right now. I'm playing with you, man. That fool, like, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. He saw me pointing that sucker at him like this, man. The freaking it was chrome, so you could tell it was real, man. It was no joke. Cocked that thing back, man, and what you, man, better go kick rocks right now. Better go kick rocks, man. I warned you, fool. Get your ass out of here. We started kicking rocks. I wasn't gonna blast that fool, man, but push comes to shove, I'll probably shoot him in the foot or something. I don't know. But it's either him or me. But I did have something to drink that day. I just wanted that fool to leave that fool alone, Like, I'm gonna leave that fool alone, man. He tried to bug you, man. I don't like fools like that. You're trying to be a bully, man. You're not gonna be bullying anybody that's with me or anybody's Anybody that's with me or me or who's with me, you know, you're not gonna bully nobody like that, eh? You're gonna go kick some rocks, man. Get your ass out of here. You know, it's as simple as that. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like it. Who the heck does, right? You know, I'm not teaching my boys nothing like that to be bullies either. You know, or to get bullied. I said, no, man. If you see somebody trying to bully you, man, hit that food till you get tired, so you can't punch no more. Get rid of them. You know, if they try to hit you, man, you make sure you hit them till you won't stop. Yeah, much love to you too, Stoic man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everyone to join us, man. Shout out to everybody that follows us, to my subscribers. I love you guys, man. Everybody that follows all of us that are here. Thank you so much, man. We'll catch you guys on the rebound. We're gonna be back. I can't tell you guys what's a surprise I have, but for tomorrow. But rest assured that I'll show you guys by Sunday for sure. Everything's gonna be said and done by then, so we'll be able to show off and stuff like that. You know, at one time I was doing the I smoke, man. You gotta understand something about me. I smoked weed throughout my freaking teens and my early 20s. Early 20s. I smoked a lot of weed, man. I used to smoke weed every single day. I had a bong and everything, man. It smoked never, you know, it was illegal back then, man. So it was just like I was getting some of the good stuff. Even the dirt stuff was like bomb, you know. But yeah, man. I mean, I did it for some time. I even started as a recently, like maybe like 5 years ago. I was doing the CBD stuff, and I was doing the gummies, man. The worst thing I ever did, man, ever, was eat an entire freaking brownie. My lord, I ate an entire freaking brownie, man. And I was tripping, man. I was tripping, man. I was tripping, man. I was just like, my God, like I was skipping on freaking water, eh? I was just like, man, my lord, it's, man. I said, I'm never gonna do this again. I was all paranoid and stuff like that. I was like, man. I finally fell asleep, but geez, I said, no more eating freaking brownies, eh? Not like this, no more. So I started using the candy though, the like Jolly Ranchers and stuff like that. Yeah, they say the weed's always been legendary, especially because it comes a lot of it comes from Mexico, and then you have the Imperial Valley over here, where they have all the crops over here. You have the desert over here, and you have a lot of crops that are made, and so yeah, you always get the good stuff over here from even back then. You know, the real bomb stuff. But now that everybody has a freaking dispensary over here, like every freaking corner now over here in LA, it's just like it's too diluted now. It's just like everybody. A lot of people failed. I gotta tell you that a lot of dispensaries did fail. They didn't stay around. But the majority of them, only some of the very few that have deep pockets have been able to stay because the taxes are so dang high over here, man. It's just non-profitable most of the times because a lot of foods they gotta spend a lot of money on everything, man. The rent, everything, man. It's super duper high. Only that's why. What do you think they only want the big corporations right here, especially here in LA and in California, because they're the only ones that get the tax breaks, and they're the only ones that could actually afford the taxes, you know, to pay for all the buildings and all that stuff, and then get tax breaks on top of that. If not own the whole land outright, you know, not like these mom and pop shops, you know. These ones are barely getting started, and they only got like a couple months amount of rent, you know. They could only pay for 4 or 5 months, or maybe like half a year. And if they don't do well within that time, then they're screwed. I've seen a lot of places failed like that, eh? And so, where do you live, a Stoic? Is it illegal over there where you are? I'm over here. Obviously, you already know I'm here in California, in LA, Los Angeles. I'm right here in Watts, South Central. See that says over there the Watchtower. So I don't know if you can read it, or that train thing is over there. It's just Watchtowers. Oh, no kidding, huh? New Zealand. All right, mate. New Zealand. What was the guy from New Zealand over there? One of the top fighters from. So I'm a boxing fan. I used to be an amateur fighter, an amateur boxer. Joseph Parker. Yes, Joseph Parker. I think he was the very first New Zealand fighter ever from to become world champion in New Zealand. From New Zealand. Joseph Parker. Yeah, he's a good fighter. He was a good fighter. Now he's like, um, he's still a top 10 contender, so he's still ranked, in the world. David Tua was the one that was supposed to take the mantle, David Tua was another guy from Samoa. They're Samoan heritage, both of them. And those guys were, they're big punching guys, man. Just like the flying Samoan. What's his name? Mark Hunt from the UFC, the MMA fighter. Mark Hunt too. He's another guy from New Zealand over there. The guy's a beast, man. The walk off home runs, man, knock you out. Walk off knockouts, boom, knock you out, and then just walk away. Wow, so it's over there. It's illegal down there, eh? Gee whiz. Well, it's just more than that, man. I mean, they just want to keep fools idiots over here. They just want to keep these idiots bunch of morons, We already have plenty of morons over here, man. You want more? And you have all these fools over here smoking weed now and being just dumbasses. It's just it just makes no sense, man. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Izzy. Yeah, the last style bender. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's a very good fighter too. He's a very dynamic fighter. He's a very Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I follow him too. I mean, I don't have any Facebook. I don't have any Twitter. I don't have none of that stuff because I have all my tios, tias, primos, primas, sobrinos, sobrinas. I got all them fools in there, man, and all they talk about is nothing but gossip, and I'm gonna be right in the middle of it. And when they start talking about it loud and they mention my name, now they're getting me involved, and that's what I'm trying to avoid, man. So that's why I decided to make my own thing here in YouTube, So it's no, I'm not gonna do it. I still refuse to go into Facebook and to all those other little Instagram and all that stuff, man, because they're just gonna there's people after me, man. They're gonna try to catch me. So I'd rather not. You know. Is that right? Okay. That's cool, man. So it's like a tight knit stuff over there, eh, right? It's like you guys all kind of know each other over there. Well, yeah, obviously it's an island. It'll be nice to go down there, man. And just I heard so many good places down there, New Zealand. New Zealand and obviously the land down under, Australia. Yeah, Men at Work. That was one of my favorite bands, man. Them fools, man. I still listen to those guys, man. That was one of my ringtones because fools used to always come bug me and say, "Who can it be now?" Who's always knocking, man? I'm over here like tippy-toeing in my freaking room, trying to make no noise. So these fools will. They just reminds me of the whole thing, man. I'll be tippy-toeing in my freaking room. I had fools knocking on my windows, man, walking and knocking on my doors, try to find me if I was there, and I'll try to shut up and try to be quiet, so make sure like so nobody can hear me. Trying to hide from these fools, man. They were looking for me back in the day, so all they wanted to do is just drink and chill out, drink and chill out. Back in the days over here, man. I'm like, shh. So it was my ringtone, man. Yeah, it was something. There was some other that we're talking about like about 8-9 years ago, maybe when I first got here. I had all these fools, African American fools, bunch of leeches, man. All them fools just wanted to drink, and they knew that I worked, so they knew that I was the one with money and buying the drinks. And these fools all wanted a piece of it. So yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's why maybe he probably has a good hell of a real estate agent, eh? To know that all this stuff is going up. My dream that I'm gonna strike it good with is gonna probably be the cryptocurrency that I'm working on. You know, God willing, all this stuff that I'm gonna end up buying and getting into, we're gonna get a pretty good return, God willing, with the cryptocurrency I'm working on. And I told my mother already, man, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I'm gonna go to the Philippines. I'm gonna buy me a big ass apartment over there with like 5 families in there, and I'm gonna have them fools pay me to stay in that apartment place while I sip over there on some cocktails with a bunch of hookers next to me. 5 here and 5 on the other side. 2 in the front and 2 in the back of me. And I'll be happy as pig in mud. While these people are paying me to stay in that dang apartment place. I'll be the manager. And that's all gonna belong to me in the same time. Meanwhile, I get enough money so I can build my own other place. I'm just kidding, man. Thank goodness I never was really a freaking womanizer, man. I think I just had a lot of respect for my mother and my sisters. I got 5 sisters and like a whole bunch of nieces. I just think just out of respect, man. I don't see women as objects. I don't see women like that. Obviously, I love women, of course. Other than that, I would have never had 2 baby different mamas. But yeah, man. I mean, I was just never a freaking cheater or a womanizer. Just simple as that. It's either you're loyal or you're not. It's either you're real or you're not. You know, you're gonna go over there and then backstab somebody, then go ahead. Not in my time, and I'm not gonna do it in my time either. I'm gonna go out there trying to do something like that. So people lose credibility, eh? Yeah, absolutely. Well, you see, a lot of people don't understand that if you're trying to pass $1 million to somebody else's bank account, it takes several days or several weeks just to try to get that $1 million to the other person's bank account. But they don't realize that if you do it in Bitcoin, you'll be able to do it in seconds or in minutes. In minutes or in seconds, you'll be able to transfer that money to that other person. That's why. And then plus, not to mention the fees involved, man. You're gonna be paying a lot of fees just to try to get that money transferred over there. Now you could do it on pennies on a dollar with crypto, unlike with cash, with currency. With national currencies, it's impractical. That's why people use the banking system. They're trying to. This is gonna be the kryptonite right here. But Bitcoin, man, right now the place to buy right now is going to be the Ethereum and and Bitcoin itself. You know, man, I had about 6 freaking Bitcoins, man. Some punk jacked us. And at the price of the way it is right now, I would have probably had somewhere around $250,000. I got jacked, man. Big time. I recovered some of the money, but not like that, man. I still have some of it, but I've been trying to get back into my stuff, eh? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to try to take. See, that's what I was doing for a minute too. I was always like, I'll leave my money there. I'll leave it there for a couple of days. Next thing you know, it jumps up to this. It spikes. I take it out and then wait for the next dip. I see a dip in it. I buy again and then let it spike again and back and forward because that's all it does. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Especially if you know what you're looking for, you know. And Forex trader. Well, the most popular one right here that you have here around here is Coinbase. You have the Geminis of the world. You have the Krakens. Um, I think it's called. Geez, I don't remember right now. But yeah, Coinbase is the main one of the main ones. Kraken, Gemini, where you can buy some cryptocurrency right there. I still have a Coinbase account somewhere. Um, I got some Bitcoin Cash, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, and some Litecoin. I bought a whole bunch of Litecoins, and it was like about $3 or $4. Right now it's about $95. I bought me a whole lot of them, man. Like a freaking, I don't know, like 20, 30 of them. I don't know. I got them somewhere right there, and I've been trying to get into it. They've been giving me a hard time to get back into it. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because I have a whole bunch of Aussie coins over here and a bunch of some coins like that over here that I found in some other cars when I used to work for the junkyard. I got a lot of freaking currencies from like around the world too. Hmm. The one I really want is like the 100 million, $100 trillion from where from what's that freaking African country? What doesn't it's like about 5 cents or something? $100 million and damn, I forgot that country, man. It's like only like 5 cents or something like that. Jeez. Well, that's the problem, man. I have no clue, man. I had it locked in one of my phones, but then that phone got messed up, and so now I've talked to many of these people already, so they reset the whole thing, and they had me going through some stuff that I needed to go through, but now I have to start all over again. So I think now I need to start all over again. So they needed me to build another email address and stuff like that, and reset the whole thing, which I did. And so maybe over the weekend I'll talk to somebody again, try to recover it again, because I need it, man. I need to get back into this whole thing. I need to sell all them freaking Litecoins. Right now, the ones that are gonna hit right now is something called Post Chain. Post Chain is the one that's gonna really hit, and there's other one too that's called Hex. They said that if you were like right here in the United States, they gave us a stimulus check. If a person would have invested his whole entire stimulus check on that Hex during the time that it came out, that person would have become rich or possibly even a millionaire with that money if you would have invested that, because everything was like under a penny. But right now everything's like around 7 or 8 pennies now, 7 or 8 cents. But if you'd gotten it under a freaking penny, and they're talking about that same hex thing is going to go all the way to $5, maybe even $25. So imagine you get a whole bunch of them right now for 5-7 cents right now. Get like yourself a 10,000 or 100,000 of them freaking bad boys. You're gonna do some damage. You're gonna get something back, especially at $25 a pop. To be conservative, maybe even 20. And that's what I'm looking at right now. So yeah, we all know it's all artificial, man. All these fools, they want to be banking on on the dollar, But what they really want to do right now is get that digital dollar, That's really what they want to do now. And they're working hard on it too right now. Biden's working hard on it. They already signed it into law. All they need to know is just now. All they need to do now is just roll out the platform and get it all set up. They already wrote it into. He already wrote the executive order to do it. Right. I haven't smoked weed in a while. But if I do, I'll probably get all freaking paranoid. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, one day I'm gonna go visit Johnny. Johnny Hash Brown over there in Mexico. And yeah, he's gonna be smoking weed. I'll probably just be having some beer or something. Probably be buy me some good old Mexican beer from over there, eh? Some caguamas, which is a 40 ounce. Or what, like 3 liters? 3 liter or like 4 pints. Something like that. Yeah, real good Mexican beer from over there. From good tequila, maybe. Some good tequila. But tequila, I'm trying to stay away from that, man, because I get too freaking crazy, man. I get out of my freaking mind. I black out. Well, I started sleepwalking, man. That's what started happening to me. I still can't find my freaking shotgun, man. I don't know where I left my 20 gauge shotgun. I don't know where I left my Remington at. And I don't know where I left my 51 Navies at, my 44 calibers, 2 of them. I got 4 pistols missing, man. Well, plus a shotgun. I have no clue, man. Oh, right on. Okay, Stoic, man. Thank you for dropping by, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. I got to get out of here, too. I got to go inside the house. That's right. Yeah, God bless you, man. We'll see you later. Hope you score. Get some weed so you can be more stoic and stay stoic. Me, I'm just I bought me some Mike's Hard Lemonade. I don't know if you guys have that over there in your side of town. Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's I guess it's vodka or something. I don't know, man. I really don't like vodka no more, man, because I had a bad freaking experience with vodka. But all right, man. Take care, guys. God bless you guys, man. Puro Chicano U-turn, man. I'll see you guys later on, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one on the rebound. Thank you for joining. See y'all later, man. See you guys later.